Hey guys, XHammyV here with an I Wish I Knew video. Before we get into the action, a quick background on myself. I'm an affiliate over at Twitch TV. I'm a variety streamer. I play a lot of games that tend to be on the challenging end of the spectrum. Soulsborne, Hollow Knight, Cuphead, Sekiro. All games that, generally people might not shy away from due to the challenge level and the rapid learning curve that you kind of got to pass to be able to play them. That's what this community is all about. It's finding these new games, coming into totally new genres, figuring out how to play it, and then run some challenge runs with it. We have great conversations while we're playing. It's a very friendly community. I think we have fun. So hopefully you'll like it too. Come say hey, Twitch TV X_Hammy_V. Now let's get into it. As we all know, Sekiro is much like Dark Souls. It's not the most new player friendly style of game. So you really have to kind of either know kind of exactly what you're looking for, or you're going to run through the game and you're not really going to know what's happening. You're not going to know, okay, there's this vendor here, there's this mob here, there's this type of item here. You won't know about that, so it's going to be really rough to kind of get into the game, and especially in Sekiro where there's such a high learning curve. You need to know certain things, and unfortunately, that's just the way it is. Now, what I want this video to be is this isn't going to be something that spoils the top 10 things you should know. It's the one thing that you need to know ahead of going into the game, because I think there's one key spot that this game really loses new players. When you are getting ready to fight I think it's the second boss generally in most playthroughs, you're going to be fighting a boss known as the Chained Ogre. He's kind of the wall, he's kind of the person that really makes your life a living hell. There's a few things that I can do to kind of help you get through that. That's going to make your whole experience more wholesome. You're going to enjoy it a lot more when you realize that there's kind of a way that these bosses all play together. So let's just get into what that might actually be. Guys, the next section is going to be a spoiler. If you are not looking to have the Chained Ogre boss spoiled for you, if you're not looking to figure out how to beat him pretty easily, please do not stay. However, I would love it if you could drop me a comment saying why you stayed. If you did stay, was it helpful? Were you actually able to get him down in a relatively easy fashion? How long did it take you? I say this boss breaks a lot of people. I know the first 2 times I tried this game, I got to this boss and I thought, this doesn't even make any sense. Why have a game based on parrying that then has a boss that parrying isn't the best answer? Like, it doesn't make any sense, especially early in the game. But this is going to make your life way easier. It's going to help you realize this game is actually phenomenal and you should be trying it. So stay tuned and we'll see you in the next section. As I mentioned before, figuring out and listening to those eavesdrop conversations before the boss are actually going to help you immensely. They're going to teach you exactly what you need to know about the boss. Always do it. Always try to find it. Maybe if you're not going to do it right away, do it after you die a few times. See what there is. You're going to learn more about the game, whether you want to exploit that weakness or not. It's your choice. You don't have to do it. It's just something that's helpful to know.
Bastard was tied up next to us. I'd rather not be gravely injured just before the worst. Only choice. Those red eyes here. That's what the Lord's proclamation said.
You're probably asking yourself, well, how do I use fire? They say, Hammy, this doesn't make any sense. There's no fire in the area. That's it. If you're like me, you didn't explore the whole preceding area to where Chained Ogre is. You probably just ran through, or maybe you found Inosuke and you got to figure out exactly what he's about. You got the bell from his mom and you did that. But what you didn't notice was that there's actually someone hiding up on the bluff. On that bluff, there's a vendor. That vendor is the secret to how exactly we get fire into this boss fight. What you're going to be looking for is this bluff. This is right after you beat the first boss. It's right over on the left there. All you have to do is really quick run around here. Be really fast about it. I mean, there's a lot of enemies in this area. So you're going to really quick grapple over to this point, and then as you go, it's kind of a little finicky here. It's hard to figure out exactly where the points are, and sometimes it doesn't pick up with your camera. But then you jump right up to the top, and here you are. That's it. That's exactly what you're looking for. You're going to talk to this merchant as he comes through. Open up the menu, and you notice this Robert's Firecracker right here. This is exactly what you're looking for, guys. 500 sen. Okay, You went to the vendor, you saw that he sells the firecracker attachment, and you're like, okay, well, this is 500 Sen. How do I get 500 Sen? That's a lot. So you're going to go and probably try to kill all the people in the area. You're going to hit the big guy with the big hammer. He's going to whack you in the face a few times. You're not going to like it. It's not going to be great for you to really want to farm that. It's going to feel kind of like, oh, is this really worth it? What you don't know is that under Inusuke's mom, there's actually three satchels that all have 100 Sen in them apiece. Do not open the satchels until you already farm another 200 Sen by killing the minions in the area. But please, 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 please do not overlook the free Sen. It's going to make your life way easier. You're not going to have to grind at all. You're going to kill, I think it's a few of them. And then you'll be able to get the 200 Sen that you need, plus the 300 from the satchels, and you're totally ready to set to buy this attachment. Okay, guys, make no mistake about it. This boss is not just totally a walkthrough just because all of a sudden now you've got this cool fire move. Now, that being said, what happens is, so you'll see here, he's throwing all these different moves. He's doing all this, the people's elbow. He's suplexing you. He's coming after you. He wants to go for a grab. But you see there, when as soon as we cast that firecracker, he immediately recoils away and gives you a few seconds to hit him. That is exactly what you need. Just keep doing that as he comes in. Dodge out of the way. Do not get too overly aggressive. And if you ever get to the point where you're like, hey, you don't think that you can handle this, just go immediately for another one. Get a stagger. Go for some more hits. It makes this fight so much easier. You don't have to worry about constant aggressiveness when you can stop him by going that. There is, as you kind of just saw, an actual, like, almost like a cooldown. But just give it a few seconds and you're going to be totally okay. I say walk away and don't die like I just did. Okay, guys. That's it for this video. I mean, you figured out exactly how it is that you find the weaknesses for each boss. You figured out why exactly it's more important to punish them, especially in your first run. If it's your first run, punish the boss. Use the eavesdropping mechanic. Figure out how exactly you're supposed to beat each of these bosses. Don't go crazy. Don't go out of challenge run it. You're going to really miss out on what makes this game beautiful. You're going to get really mad because this isn't Dark Souls, that this isn't actually operating in the same way that you're used to, that, you know, it's just not worth it. Please, please, please exploit some of these bosses and just have a fun first run. Save the challenge runs for another time. Do not get too crazy with this. Guys, if you like this video, if you found it helpful, drop me a comment below. Just drop me something to let me know that, hey, you're watching and you're here. I say I would love any feedback you can give me. And on top of that, if you could, even if you liked it, you want to see some more, hit me with a subscribe below. That's all. I mean, that's kind of it. I say that's really what we're after. We're trying to build a community here that's fostered around learning new games, specifically hard games that people don't want to learn. We're going to take the time. We're going to learn them ourselves. We're going to have a fun time doing it. If you want to watch it live action, if you want to see me deduce how exactly you beat this boss in real time, if you want to see all of this go down, visit me on twitch.tv at x_hammy_v. We are there every single night from 10 CST to around midnight CST, with the exception of Thursday and Saturday. Some of those nights we even start a little earlier than that, around 8. I said we're around all the time. We've got a Discord. I said we hang out, we chat. We are just a fantastic team that loves to learn hard things. So come hang out. We'd love to have you. I say, guys, have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, morning, lunch, wherever you happen to be finding yourself right now while you're watching this video. And thank you. I say, as they always say, guys, it's great to have you with us, even if it's just for today. Okay? See you guys.